Good morning, everyone. Ravin sir on this side, and today we'll be correcting the paper of geography. Geography again was a 30-mark paper, and the very first question in the paper was objective. So let's start with evaluating our paper. Students, the very first question was fill in the blank choosing the correct alternative. Now, since the question is fill in the blank choosing the correct alternative, you need to write the entire statement, fill the blank, and also underline the blank. If all these three processes are followed, you will get a complete 1 mark for each blank. So an important study of method in geography is a field visit. Both India and Brazil have a dash type of government. Answer is Republic. To the foothills of Aravallis lies the dash. Answer is Mewar Plateau. Okay. So there were 3 blanks, 3 marks. The next question was question number 2. Classify the following as per the table given below. Now students, here you had been given 4 statements which you have to classify as per India or Brazil. What is applicable to India and what is applicable to Brazil. There were 4 statements. So you will consider the best of 3. ऐसा नहीं कि 4 का 4 right है तो 4 mark दोगे. No. If 4 is right, you will give 3 marks. If 3 is right, even then you will get 3 marks. 2 right, then 2 marks. 1 right, then 1 mark. So what is applicable to India? Only one. Largest delta in the world. And we all know delta is Sundarbans. And Brazil ke liye there were 3 points. There are no tall, long, extending mountains. Largest wetland in the world. And it is located in the southern and western hemisphere. Am I clear? So even this question was of 3 marks. The next one was state true or false. And if false, please correct the statement. The first question, India was under populist military rule from 1930 to 1985. Answer is false. For writing false, you will get half mark. And for writing the correct statement, you will get more half mark. So the correct statement is Brazil was under the populist military rule from 1930 to 1985. The mouth of river Amazon is at Peru. Mouth as in the end. And those who know geography, Amazon ka end is not at Peru. Amazon ka start is at Peru. Or rather, Amazon ka end is in North Atlantic Ocean. So obviously the statement is false. And I have given you both the statements over here. You can write any one correct statement. The 2 correct statements are the source of river Amazon is at Peru, source as in start, or the mouth of river Amazon is to the North Atlantic Ocean. Am I clear? Third question, the plains in India are highly inaccessible due to forest cover, heavy rainfall, and dense undergrowth. Again, it's a false statement because the plains in Brazil are highly inaccessible due to forest cover, heavy rainfall, and dense undergrowth. Am I clear? Moving ahead towards question number 4, which was name the following. Okay. Now, as far as possible for name the following, try to write the question and then in the next line, write the answer. River which completely flows in Brazil. Answer is River São Francisco. Landform in Brazil that obstructs the southeast trade winds. Answer is the Great Escarpment. The main tributary of River Ganga. सबसे main पूछा है. Answer is River Yamuna. Am I clear? 3 questions, 3 marks. Question number 5. Give geographical reasons. Any 2, 6 marks. That means 3 marks each. The first question was, India is looked upon as a young country. A very simple question. The proportion of youth in India's population is high. For writing this, you will get 1 mark. This forms a major part of the working population. For writing this, you will get 1 mark. And according to 2011 census, the percentage of working population is more than 50%. For writing this, you will get 1 mark. Hence, India is looked upon as a young country. Always conclude by writing the question. Am I clear? There are dissimilarities between the eastern and the western coast of India. The western coast borders the Arabian Sea, whereas the eastern coast borders the Bay of Bengal. The western coast is by and large a rocky coast. At places, spurs starting from the Western Ghats have extended right up to the coast. The eastern coast has been formed as a result of depositional work of rivers. The width of western coast is narrow, whereas that of eastern coast is wide. Short and swift rivers originating from the Western Ghats form estuaries, whereas because of the gentle slope of east flowing rivers at low speed deposit sediments and form deltas. Now students, how will you divide your marks over here? Compulsory, all the 4 points have to be there. For writing the first point, you will get half a mark. Second point, you will get 1 mark. Third point, half a mark. Fourth point, 1 mark. So it is half, 1, half, 1. That's the way you will give 3 marks. You will not give 3 marks for any 3 points. No, all the 4 points have to be there. So half, 1, half, 1. Am I clear? Moving ahead. The third give reason, there are no west flowing rivers in Brazil. Many rivers originating from the terminal portion of the Brazilian highlands flow northwards to meet the Amazon River and finally terminate in the Atlantic Ocean. Also, the river São Francisco flows 1,000 kilometers towards the north and then turns towards the east to meet Atlantic Ocean. The rivers Uruguay, Paraguay, and Parana, originating from the southern parts of Brazilian highland, flow southwest and enter the Argentina. The Amazon River, originating from the Andes mountain in the west, flows eastwards to meet Atlantic Ocean. Now students, in this answer, you need to write any 3 points since the answer consists of examples. So any 3 point, 1 mark for each point. So for 3 marks, you will get 3 points. Am I clear with everybody? Great. So how will you give the marks? For the first give reason, there are 3 points only, 3 marks. In the second give reason, you had to write all the 4 points, half, 1 was the marking scheme. And the third give reason, you had to write any 3 points, 1 mark for each point. So for 3 points, you will get 3 marks. Am I clear? Going ahead towards next one, and that is question number 6, answer in detail. You have to make a choice of any 3 out of 4. Differentiate between the physiography of Brazil and India. Okay, in front of you, you can see there are 5 points given to you in India and 5 points given to you in Brazil. You need to write any 4 points of India and 4 points of Brazil. Am I clear? But it should be a versus point, contrasting point. Meaning, if you have written a point about mountain in India, you have to write something about mountain in Brazil, but contradiction. Like for example, India has tall, long, extending mountains like Himalayas, Satpuras. Am I right? But Brazil does not have any tall, long, extending mountains. That is the differentiate. Am I clear? You can't write similarities as differentiate. No. Differentiate मतलब दोनों के बीच में difference होना चाहिए. So you need to write any 4 points on India side, any 4 points on Brazil side. That's the way you'll get 4 marks for the answer. Marking scheme will be half mark for India, half mark for Brazil. So 1 mark for 1 point. Half mark for India, half mark for Brazil. 1 mark for second point. That's the way. For 4 points, you will get 4 marks. Going ahead towards next one, and the next question was, explain the characteristic of North Indian plains. This division lies between the Himalayan mountains in the north and peninsula in the south. Similarly, it extends from Rajasthan and Punjab in the west to Assam in the east. For writing these 2 points, you will get 1 mark. It is mostly a flat, low-lying area. The North Indian plains are divided into 2 parts. The part lying to the east of Aravalli is the basin of river Ganga and is therefore known as the Ganga plain. It slopes eastwards. For this point, you will get 1 mark. Most of the West Bengal state of India and Bangladesh together constitute the delta of Ganga Brahmaputra. It is known as Sundarbans. It is the world's largest delta. For writing this, you will get half a mark. The western part of North Indian plain is occupied by desert. It is also known as the Thar desert or Marusthali. Most of the Rajasthan is occupied by this desert. For writing this, you will get half mark. I repeat again. First, second and third point, kul milake 1 mark. Second point, 1 mark. Third point, half mark. Fourth point, half mark. Till now, we have covered 3 marks. To the north of desert lies the plains of Punjab. This region is spread to the west of Aravallis and Delhi ranges. These plains have formed as a result of depositional work by river Satluj and its tributaries. The slope of plain is towards the east. Half mark. And because the soil here is very fertile, agriculture is largely practiced in this region. Half mark. So I repeat again. First, second and third point, 1 mark together. second point 1 mark, third half, I'm sorry, first, second and third 1 mark, fourth point 1 mark, fifth half, sixth half, seventh point half, eighth point half. That's the way you will give yourself 4 marks. Outline the importance of field visit. Geography is a science to be learned through observation. Field study gives us an opportunity to get first-hand information of the new place having a different location, climate, and landforms. Students learn the relationship between the physical and cultural factors and how man adapts himself accordingly. They get an opportunity to interact with the local people, know about their culture, food, clothing, and understand their problems. Students develop the feeling of belongingness to these regions, and their skill of observation and reasoning improves. Any 4 points, 4 marks. Am I clear? Going ahead, find the difference between the post-independence characteristic of India and Brazil. There are 4 points given on the Indian side and 4 points given on Brazilian side. So obviously you have to write all the 4 points Brazil, all the 4 points of India, and that's the way you will get 4 marks. Am I very clear with everybody? Pakka? So I hope the paper evaluation lecture of geography was useful and you will evaluate your paper accordingly. Thank you very much. Have a great day ahead.